Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to today's video. So in today's video what we're going to be doing is comparing the two slug shotguns in Destiny 2, so the good bone structure and the first in last out. So before we get into me showing you some stuff in the game, I'm going to show you the two weapons and you can just look at the stats and get an idea of what they're all about. So good bone structure, we have perks right here. Outlaw. In PvP, of course this comparison video is all based on PvP. PvE is not my side of the game, so everything I'm going to talk about is about PvP. So Outlaw, completely useless in PvP. Reason being, you're never going to have reserves in your magazine unless you like hoard 3 boxes of special ammo or something, which is not going to happen, let's face it. So yeah, Outlaw, that's useless. Let's have a look at this. High caliber rounds and extended mag. Again, extended mag is a PvE thing. You're never going to have a full magazine of ammo in this game, so yeah, that perk's completely useless. High cal, shots from the serpent knock the target back farther, slightly increases range. This is a good perk. It gives you range, no real downsides. It knocks the target back further, and yeah, that's a good perk. Barrel shroud and rifle barrel are the two barrel options. You may notice rifle barrel gives you more range. However, I am actually going with barrel shroud. The reason why is handling on these weapons is important because they require precision shots. So if you have really clunky and bad handling, it's going to be hard to ADS and snap in and shoot and land headshots. So I would always recommend using barrel shroud for the handling. And of course, precision frame fires a single slug round. This weapon's recoil pattern is more predictably vertical. So yeah, both the shotguns share this perk, obviously. Okay, so that's a good bone structure. Let's have a look at first in last out. What have we got here? Pulse monitor, auto reloads part of the magazine when wielder is critically wounded. I've never had this perk activate for me in PvP, so again, like Outlaw on the good bone structure, I think this is just a PvE perk. So yeah, totally not worth anything really in PvP. What have we got here? Assault mag, the shotgun magazine is optimized for quick combat, greatly increases stability, increases rate of fire. This is an amazing perk in my opinion. Really good perk. Tactical mag increases the magazine size, but otherwise it doesn't offer you any benefits. Again, that's like a PvE perk. Interestingly enough, unlike the good bone structure, this one comes with 3 barrel options. So you can choose from rifle barrel. Again, gives you the most range, but I don't recommend it because, like I said before, the handling, you really don't want to lose handling on these shotguns like that. We've got barrel shroud. Again, that's a really good one. And then we have corkscrew rifling, which is a third one. Unlike good bone structure, it comes with a 3rd option, and I find that it's a good medium between these two. You don't lose as much range as you would with barrel shroud, but you also keep the stability and handling. So yeah, corkscrew rifling, really good one. That's how I have it set up. Of course, precision frame, we all know about that perk at this point. So yeah, that's a basic overview of the weapons. What I'm going to do next is show you the hidden stats from the weapons on Destiny Tracker. They have like a weapon database, so I'm going to look into the database and I'm going to show you the hidden stats and we'll compare them also. Here we go. So here are the hidden stats for the first and last out. Zoom 12, inventory size 40, aim assistance 27, recoil directions 58. Now we know what aim assist does is, keeps a reticle on the target, it helps you to land shots, and it's pretty low for a precision based weapon. Aim assist at 27. I think that's very low. If you to compare it to the Chaperone in Destiny 1, Chaperone had very high aim assist in comparison, as well as better rate of fire, which has made it an all-around, amazing weapon. But yeah, the first in last out, low rate of fire, aim assist 27, recoil direction 58. Let's compare it to the good bone structure. Similar stats, zoom and inventory size, basically the same. Aim assist 35, so that's 8 more aim assist and 6 less recoil direction. So what that means is good bone structure has more aim assist, it's more sticky, it's easier to land shots, I guess, or the game helps you to land shots a little bit more, not much more, but a little bit more. And the recoil direction is 52, so as far as my understanding goes, recoil direction, the lower the better, meaning this weapon's going to go straight up in a vertical line, whereas with the first in last out, as it has 58 recoil direction, it's going to kick more to the side. And what I'm going to do now is show you side by side. I'm going to basically shoot the weapons at a wall and show you the difference between their recoil patterns. And also the key thing to note and one of the biggest differences between the weapons. As you see here, it says round per minute 55, and it says round per minute 55 for first in last out also, but this weapon has a perk tactical mag or assault mag, I believe, which I showed you earlier, and that increases the rate of fire to 60. So it's not actually 55, it's 60, and it's quite a difference maker in my opinion. And what I'm going to do next basically is just fire the weapons at the wall and just show you the difference between their recoil patterns and the rate of fire. Okay, so what we're going to do now is basically I'm going to be shooting both the shotguns at a wall without controlling the recoil and just showing you the recoil pattern and the rate of fire differences between the weapons. The first one's going to be the first in last out, and the second one will be the good bone structure. At first I will do them one after the other, and then I will play them both side by side so you can get a really good idea of the differences between the weapons. So here you can see the first in last out. It fires very quickly and it doesn't have a perfectly vertical recoil pattern. It goes slightly up to the right, which is something to consider when you use the gun. Especially if you're firing it at max rate of fire, it will kick up and to the right ever so slightly. Next I'm going to show you the good bone structure. Okay, so with the good bone structure you can see it shoots slower, but it has perfectly vertical recoil pattern. So every single shot will go straight up. There's no to the left or to the right kind of recoil with this gun, no horizontal recoil at all. It's just perfectly straight and, you know, easier to control than the first in last out. However, the big difference for me is that it fires slower, and so far if I was to give an opinion on which one I prefer, I would have to say first in last out, simply because of the rate of fire. That extra speed at which you can get shots off is going to help you take on multiple people, and for me that's the difference maker. It's early days, haven't spent a great deal of time with either shotgun yet. Maybe my opinion will change over time, but as of right now my opinion is that the first in last out is the better one of the two, even though good bone structure has an easier recoil pattern and more aim assist. It fires a lot slower, which means missing is more punishing and it's harder to take on multiple people at once. To finish off the video, I'm just going to show a couple of clips from both shotguns, some of my best plays with each shotgun. I think we'll start with the good bone structure, and then we'll finish off with the first and last out. So yeah, that's the end of the video. That's the end of the talking anyway. Hope you enjoyed the comparison and you found it useful, and hope you enjoy the clips. I'm going to be going live immediately after this video goes up on YouTube on Twitch, and I'm going to be doing trials help, like way into the early hours my time. So if you want to play trials with me, make sure you head over to Twitch. Come check me out. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy the video. See you on Twitch, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.